Hey, Busy Fit fam, this is Stephen Anderson and I'm your Busy Fit coach. Welcome to week 3, day 5 of your Busy Fit 2.0 Healthy Habits Coaching, and I am so glad that you're here. Now, it can be really easy to get caught up in all of the daily things that we have to do to take care of business and kind of forget to take good care of ourselves. Now, we all can be guilty of this, but it seems that women tend to be the ones that do that a lot more often. You're balancing work and kids and household and doctor's appointments and school schedules and all those other things. It just seems to kind of be in a woman's nature to pour out day after day after day and not take really good care of ourselves, and some of our guys too. But the key is that we have to realize that that is not going to be a win for anybody in the long term. Because as I've heard a pastor say, even the gas station needs gas. So what we want to do is make sure that we do a little each day to really grow our ability to sharpen our saw. So if you think about it, if you have a saw and you're cutting down a tree, if that saw is really sharp, you don't have to make as much effort, you don't have to make as many cuts. But as the saw gets more and more dull, you can work harder and harder and harder and get less and less done. And that is how your life is. If you don't take good care of yourself, your health and your happiness and your well-being, and I don't just mean those big me days, because you still need those as well. But you also need to do those small things throughout the day to take care of your health and yourself. Because when the tough times come, you're going to want to be able to get those necessary things done quickly so you can take care of the things that have just kind of popped up in life. And the end of the day, we know those tough times are coming. We want you to be prepared, and we want you to know there's always a way to keep moving forward. So today we're going to learn about an Asian society over in Japan, actually, on the island of Okinawa. These people have historically been known as living some of the longest lives and healthiest lives of any group of people in the world. And one of the things that they attribute that to is a practice that they call hara hachibu. That's hara hachibu. And that is also known as our number 3 healthy habit, which is to eat to 80% full. Now, because we've become so accustomed in our community of having these supersized everything, then you're going to find that as you start eating to 80% full, that you have some food left on your plate. Now, I know that grandma and ma told you that you need to clean your plate so you can have some dessert. Well, we're going to put that to the side just for a while, because if you think about it, when you get to a point where you have eaten yourself into a little bit of a food coma, that's your body screaming at you to stop. I mean, it is physically shutting you down so that you don't consume any more calories. So we want to make sure we're practicing that 80% so we learn what our plate should look like in order to satisfy our needs. Now, this practice takes time. It can take 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 meals, but we're here for the long haul. We're here for that 1% better. We just keep working at it day after day, because we know that this is the way that we're going to be successful, not just for now, but for years and years to come. Now we're on to our calls to action. Make sure you're reading your Busy Fit mindset statements every single morning, and for bonus, reading them at night. And number 1 habit, which is to drink that water first thing in the morning. Number 2, use your technique that you've decided will work best for you to eat more slowly. My favorite is just to put the fork down and keep chewing. And then number 3, we want to make sure we're listening to our bodies to know when we're getting to 80%. We want to make sure we at least get to 80%, maybe a little bit over, but we want to make sure we're getting enough calories, but we're not stuffing ourselves. Also, be looking at your calendar to see when your prep up day and your prep up for the setup day is coming. So your prep up day for the setup, you're thinking about, these are the things I need to have in the house. For your setup day, you're doing what it takes to make sure that you have your water in place. As we get to the food items, we'll talk about what prep up and setup looks like for those. All right, last but not least, make sure that you are writing in your Busy Fit workbook. All right, if you're writing it down, you're winning, I'm telling you. All right, and tomorrow I'm going to introduce you to a special guest that will be added to the Busy Fit team. And until then, persist. I will persist until I succeed. I'll never give up, and I will see you on tomorrow.